Hello everyone, welcome to our next video on SQL and databases. In this video, we will start from our inventory table together with other inventory management table that we created and did certain operations in last session. Now we have some specific thing, right, where we'll actually uh, try and do some alter and update on this particular table, and then try and have some additional follow-up queries. This particular question is as per your uh, textbook. I think the last question, right, where it is asking to update certain things on inventory, and then based on that answer certain kind of questions. So the first one is add a new column discount in the inventory table. So how you can do it? If you have to add a new column, what is the way? We have to alter the table, right? And what we'll do there? You'll add the uh, additional column, right? So it is asking for additional column discount, and you can have either as decimal or real, whatever works with you. So let us try this SQL, right? And then alter table, right? Alter table inventory, right? And then what we are trying to do, add column. What is the name of the column? Discount. And what it will be its type? Do we want to put any constant? Really, we are not interested in that, right? Let us see if we can execute it and see what the output is. Alter table. So let us first actually do it in a new column. Sometime these Python specific issues accessing SQL through Python, right? So we are actually seeing a lot of this. Okay, so now the table is altered. If you want, we can kind of query, right? So let us do that. How you'll do that query? Select, right? So let us look at, right, describe table, and what is the table? um, Inventory. Okay, now as you might see here, an additional column, right, has been added, discount, with appropriate uh, type that you had in mind, right? Now the next step that we are having is set appropriate discount values. So based on model type, right? Uh, if it is LXI, we don't want to give any discount. If it is VXI, we want to give 10, and if it is others, we want to give 12%. All these numbers are in percent, right? So what you'll do for setting up? So we actually use alter when we require to kind of add say additional table or things like that. when we have to update uh, existing values, right? So we can use update. And what we want to update? We want to update the inventory table. And what we want to do there? We want to assign, uh, some predefined rule for uh, discount, right? So what my discount is going to be, you can set case-based things. When model is LXI, then what you want? When model is VXI, then what do you want, right? And when your uh, you know when this is neither of these, then what do you want, right? So if you see here, what we are having, model price, right? So let us execute in a new column. Okay, so we are having again percentage SQL. Okay, and what we want to do, we want to update in inventory, right? We want to update inventory, and what we will do here, we want to set discount, right? The table that we just created, right? We want to set discount to what? One of these values. Okay, so say that we are having case statement, and when model is equal to LXI, right? So when model is LXI, in this case, uh, we don't have any discount, right? When model is EXI, right? I think we have missed this, right? LXI, VXI. Then uh, for this we are having 10%, right? So 0.10, and when um, when our model is VXI, right? Then we are setting it this, and otherwise, right? In all other condition, we are setting up our rule as price into 12, right? Maybe 0.0, who knows, right? And once this is done, we end our statement here, right? Which will be with case, right? So whenever we are doing our set discount, right, looks like we have to provide indentation here. I'm really not sure why we are seeing. Let us see if we are able to execute it. Yes, we can execute it, right? So now, if you look at, uh, you know, um, okay, here, so um, execute query, right? And what do you want to do here? Select all from inventory, right? Execute query, this, And as you might see, we have got an additional section on uh, all of these prices. Okay. Um, 0.1. We've got this part. Okay. Now display the name of the costliest car with fuel type petrol. Right. What we are going to do here? But how you'll go? Not very difficult, right? So what our query is going to be? Our query is going to be uh, select, right? And what we want to select? We were selecting car name, right? So what is car name? Car name is yeah, this one, right? Car name and price. So we are setting up car name, and then we are asking for maximum price. Okay. uh, from his table inventory, and what else we want to do? We want to have where clause saying that fuel type. And what is fuel type? Fuel type, right? The fuel type is um, equal to petrol, right? Now you can actually call execute query. So we have got desire, right, under this category. Calculate the average and total discount on Baleno cars. How you will get it? Average and, so let's write your query. Your query is going to be select what all you are selecting, uh, average and total discount, right? So we want average discount, and as well as we want sum of discount, okay, from inventory where um, when you are having Balono, calculate average and total discount on Baleno cars. Okay, Baleno will be your second one, D00001, D00002. So it will going to be your car name. Okay. Car name is Baleno. Baleno. Right? And then we have execute query. So we got the average and sum, right, for this particular category. List the total number of cars having no discount. How you get it? Um, our query is going to be select count star, right? Total number of cars having no discount from inventory where discount equal to 0. Execute query, right? So total number of cars having no discount. This looks a little non-obvious. I'm not sure why, but let us move ahead. Syntax looks to be correct. Okay, so we kind of added, modified several of these. There is another question from your textbook where it is saying that consider the following table name product showing details of products being sold in grocery shop. So you have P code, P name, unit price, and manufacturer. Your P code is sort of unique, so this could be your primary key here. The first task is create this table, and that we have already done to a person SQL create table product. P code is a varchar, P name is a varchar, unit price is decimal, and manufacturer is another varchar. On P code, we have actually put a constant, and this will be a primary key. On others, we have actually just put that it can't be non-null. And then we have actually, created this table using insert commands, right? We have it now. We have described table. We have execute query, right? So we know we have seen all the data set that we are having, right? Now the question being asked is list the product code, product name, and price in descending order of product name. And if product name is the same, order by unit price in ascending. So this is primarily a order by query, right? So what our query is going to be select what all it is asking you to select product code. And what is your product code? Let's copy this from here so that we don't product code, product name, P name. Okay, let us do this and price. So price is your unit price, right? So price, let us put a comma out here. So product P name, price in descending order of product name. So from where we are going to do it? From product order by, right? Order by what? Product name, right? And this is descending, so we have to use this order by this. Let us look at how this one gets executed. Execute query. So this is actually giving you in all the cases where your price name is washing powder, toothpaste, soap, and shampoo, right? It is going in descending order. Order by P name, descending. And if you want more order wise, then it is saying unit price, right? Unit price as it is descending. So what will happen if you put it unit price ascends, right? So combination that is working here. Add a new column discount to the table product. Now we have done it several times. How we will do it? So let's start with our trick, SQL. Then what we want to do? Alter table product, right? And what you want to do here in this case? We want to add column, and what is going to be its name? This discount, right? Let us keep it all capital. Alter table product, right? And then what we are having there? We are adding column, and then we have to provide its type, right? Add column discount, and what is going to be type? We are typically using say decimal 10 to decimal 10 to, yeah, let's do that, right? Alter, okay. So many a time what happens, this ask to be executed as an independent line, okay. So right, so we got it. Now what it is asking for: calculate the value of the discount as 10% of unit price for products where unit price is greater than 100. So this is the typical update that we are having, right? How you will go about it? So we are having percent SQL, right? And we are saying that we want to update, right? What we want to update? The column discount, right? What we want to do? We want to update the column discount in a based on certain rules. And what the rule is going to be? If price is something, right? So which table we want to update, and then what is your set statement, and that we have to keep inside a case. So where we are, update product, right? Update product, and then we are saying that set discount to uh, case statement, right? What is the case? Where, what is your syntax here? Our syntax is, now you have when this is this, then do, when then, right? So we are having when then. What is when then? When price is greater than 100. So when unit price is greater than 100, in that case, right, your discount is 10%. So in that case, our discount is going to be unit price into 0.1, right? Now when uh, okay, else our discount is going to be 0.0, we end here, and then we can look at. So all the rows have been updated now. where we have now a discount column. So maybe time to again actually kind of look at um, execute query, select all from product. So discount is still getting set to none. Um, we have to check it. We actually don't see discount getting updated here. When unit price is greater than 100 is fine. What our unit price are? 120. Yeah. So what we were doing, our case statement was more like um update the table, set discount, right? And when this was this, then we did something, right? And else statement that we had, right? Okay, the same, but then product, what it is. Okay, we have to kind of investigate it. Increase the price by 12% for all product manufactured by two. That is saying that we have to increase the unit price by 12%. Right? Um, how you'll get it? How you'll increase the price by 12% for all product manufactured by Dove? Hmm? Right. So this also should work in a similar way. Um, we might have to write it on next time, right? So we are having our SQL magic, right? And what we are doing here, we want to update um, product, okay? Uh, and what is our case? We want to update product, right? We want to update product and set what? Uh, price. So set unit price um, is equal to unit price into 1.12, right? Uh, where uh, where your manufacturer, right? Uh, which we are seeing inside manufacturer. The manufacturer is Dave. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so I think we are not having multiple line out here, right? Let's see what else here. Okay, we have got it. By the way, how this table looks like. So wherever it was def, it was do, right? Not dev. Okay. Wherever it was do, what we did, unit price got increased by 12%, right? 120. What is do here? 38. 245. Let's see if this one get modified. Yes, we can see that, right? Display the total number of products manufactured by each. So what it will be? Execute query, okay, and then we have select count star, okay, total of products, right, manufactured by. So we are having count star of products, right. Um, Select from product where manufactured by um, order by manufacturer. Okay. Select start. So we have total number of products, right? Hmm. I think this is the group by one, right? 12112, whatever it is, right? You can actually have your manufacturer here. Colgate 122, all of that. Okay, let's quickly look at what this is doing. Select P name, average unit price from product group by product name, right? So let's look at what this is doing. Execute query, right? Control X. Okay. Shampoo, soap, toothpaste, right? So we are basically looking at average, price by product, right? And we are actually kind of ordering it by P name. We are looking at all the distinct manufacturers, right? So this will list you all the distinct manufacturers. Execute query, query. So you got the all the count of distinct product name from. So you'll get their count, right? Uh, distinct manufacturer product name. Yes. So for each product, you'll get the distinct product name count, and it is actually giving max or and mean organized by each product, right? So with this, we have looked at another new, you know, sort of, table. Uh, Now, I think only thing that I can do is sort of, help you walk through a couple of theory-like question. And for that, let me check. Me to just hold on. It's taking time. Right, SQL textbook questions. Why I am not able to see that? SQL comments that is done. We are trying to look at SQL textbook questions. SQL textbook questions. Okay, so what is happening? I'm kind of tired at this point in time. That much I know. Let me put this new tab, SQL textbook questions. Actually, sometimes this OBS Studio na it behaves very very strangely. SQL is you cancel. Here we are. Okay. So I'll just take another few minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of cover at least from our detailed coverage perspective whatever we wanted. So these are some of the question paper as per your suggested textbooks, that is an NCRT one. Just walk through it. Define RDBMS. Name any two RDBMS software. Right. So we talked about relational database management systems. Right. For organizing uh, data. Right. Across some of the disadvantages that we have seen for files. Right. So all of that is there. MySQL, and then you can actually take any other name from Oracle. What is the purpose of following clause? What you do by order by? It's a kind of in increasing or decreasing order. And what is group by? You group similar uh, items and then have some kind of aggregate function on top of that, like average, max, mean, whatever it is. Cite any two difference between single row function and aggregate function. Single row function can be used in select, where, order by clause, everywhere. Aggregate can only be used on the select part. It works on single row, gives single output, and uh, this uh, aggregate works on group of rows and gives you single output. What do you understand by Cartesian product? Cartesian product, when you are looking two tables together, uh, you know, it's actually kind of all combination across the two tables for, in terms of attributes, the attributes are added. So if there are 3 in 1 and 4 in 1, there will be 7 attributes, and the cardinality gets multiplied. So if there were 10, in one, and there were 7 in another, now there will be 70 different items. Differentiate between the following statement, right? So delete and drop. What is alter and update? Alter actually is when you are going to modify, right? Uh, and sort of add non-existing thing. Update modifies or update the existing things, right? Delete and drop again similar, right? Drop will actually kind of delete it for one and for all. Delete is something actually your works at certain levels, which can be rolled back to things like that. Write the name of the function to perform the following operation, right? So how you'll get this Monday, Tuesday, and everything? It is actually one of your date related things, right? So that is the day name, right? You can use day name to get your individual date. To display the specific number of characters, you can use mid, right? You can also use several other alternatives. Name of the month, right? So that will be month name. And if you want to print your name in capital, uppercase, right? Or upper. Now testing some of your typical things. Power of 2 raised to power 3, right? What will happen? It will actually be 2 multiplied by 3 times, right? So that will be 8. Rounding this number to -1. Whenever you say -1, it means it will only be only looking for numeric part of it or integer part of it. Very, very important. So answer will be 342. Length. What is length here? The length of each character including space, right? So it returns the number of characters in the string including spaces. So that will be 22 here. Select years, month, and month name, right? Okay. Yeah, so year of date, month of date, and month name of date, right? So you get year, you get month, and you get name of the month. So great. Now select left, right, and then day and week. Okay, we got it. So we are talking about some of these functions, right? We have already discussed in our videos earlier. So other than the additional table of product, right? This is actually some of the other common question out there. Thanks, guys. We have actually kind of covered almost everything that we wanted to cover for uh, RDBMS and tables and the SQL. Very, very comprehensive coverage. Uh, what we will do is we'll actually do one or two previous year questions only for SQL and database related. I was counting for one of your past year paper in recent time. Only using SQL related things out of 70 you can correctly answer almost 28 to 35 marks or 30 marks. So this is actually a small but very, very impactful area, and you can actually score very well if you practice well. Thanks. See you in our next and concluding lecture on session or video on this topic.